Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
Ladies and gentlemen, there isn't a greater fighter fighting in the sport of boxing right now, today. A legendary man who's won over 50 fights in his career. 54? Is it 54?
55.
Oh, my bad.
At this stage, boy, don't keep that one. I want that one. I ain't letting nothing get by. Nothing get by.
32 knockouts?
Yes.
They called him an executioner. They call him the alien. I'll call him the enigma because he's inexplicable. The one, the only, Bernard Hopkins is here, ladies and gentlemen. Bernard Hopkins is here. I said Bernard Hopkins is here.
Thank you. Good to be here in New York, man, with Sway in the morning, man. It's a great time, man. Great time for me to make history again. Going for another title along with have my title, IBF versus the WBA.
Yes.
Shumenov. And I'm very excited, Sway. I'm really excited about showing people, it could be done no matter what age you are. As long as you put your mind and take care of that body before you get to 50 or 49.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to display that April 19th on Showtime in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol, National Armory.
That's going to be big, man. And I'm trying to make it down there. You know, Heather and I was trying to figure out how we could get out of work to come see you fight.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to make it down there. How do you train differently now than what you did maybe when you were 25, 26, 27? How have you adjusted your regimen?
You know what, Sway? Great question, man. I step it up even higher because I know that when I was in my 20s and my early 30s, you expect the guy to be energized. You expect the guy to be on his game and do extra stuff here and there. So I said, why cut that in half being older? That's that's the opposite of what you should be doing. So I even stepped it up a little further.
Yeah.
I even stepped it up even I'm not as, I guess you can say, energetic as much as I was and wasting punches and wasting energy when I'm in my 20s or 30s because, that's that growth and development.
Yeah.
But as you get older, the wisdom kick in and you be like, wait a minute, I'm not wasting no punches. I'm going to throw my punches, but I'm going to make sure all 9 of these hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then throwing punches to make sure that 1 or 2 get in. So I made some adjustments on that. But far as the health-wise, far as the energy-wise, far as to be able to compete and even have the young bull, right, trying to keep up with me more than I keep up with him.
That's great, man. Shumenov, who is this guy?
He's a WBA champ who happened to stumble over a belt by winning some fights. And, I must let him understand that, you have to get out of elementary school before you try to go ahead and take on a professor and slash alien. So, like you said, who is this guy? I really start paying attention when I wanted the title because I wanted to become the undisputed. To get Adonis Stevenson, who beat the man, which was Chad Dawson in 30, 40-something seconds.
Yeah.
He's in the way. And when the guy's in the way, I have to go ahead and, knock this door down to get the big prize to become that undisputed stamp of approval.
Yeah.
And then we step and move forward and then close out, make that 50 more significant when it comes.
It's already significant. It's etched in stone.
Speaking of significance, what's the purpose of being in D.C. for this fight?
Well, I think, the history in the Capitol, I call it, first in New York City, because of the playoffs, wasn't available. And then you have Atlantic City, who was already booked 3 months prior to the date I knew I was going to fight. So they are the 2 places that was very, very, very on a high list because, of course, I do great numbers at the Barclays Center. I have a great relationship with all the guys there.
Yep.
And, of course, Atlantic City's near Philadelphia. But D.C. love boxing, and they got a big fan base down there, and I have a big fan base down there. And, when you come all the way up that 95, man, all the way down there, that's basically love from fans and everything. And, so D.C. was the last close place to get the crowd and a fight fan, and as a fight state, the people love boxing. And I won my first title outside of D.C. in Landover, Maryland.
Yeah.
And I fought Roy in '93 in RFK Stadium under Riddick Bowe years ago. So I have a great fan base down there. And I think that, going to the West Coast at this stage, unless it's some obscene money that I will not leave on the table, or flying overseas or even going to Pakistan where he lives or Kakistan, to me that's like I've been in this game long enough. Like I don't have to get on the plane.
Don't need to do that. You're
I don't have to get on the plane to fight someone for my title.
Yeah, that's B-Hop right there. Hey, B-Hop just reached for my arm, and he did it in a blur. He's so fast. I didn't even realize he was.
I slid it under like the rib shot.
Damn, I saw that, man. And you see my defense.
Did you not? How was your D, Sway?
He tensed up on me.
Wait a minute. I was like, hold up, I'm about to take a punch by B-Hop. Bernard Hopkins has joined us, the legend.
Yep.
April 19th. He's going to be fighting in Washington, D.C. from the DC Armory. It's going to be on Showtime, right?
Yes, Showtime. Yep, live.
And you're fighting Shumenov. Were you at his last fight?
Yeah, I was at his last fight watching his performance and knocked the guy out, and I was there promoting what's happening now is the fight.
Yeah, he had been kind of off for a while before.
I think 14 months.
14 months.
Management. He says alleged management problems. So he's back on board now, and he's want to unify it also.
He looked strong. And
he's real strong. He's energetic. I mean, the guy's 30 years old. He got to fight, and being a champion do raise you up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I got to neutralize that early.
Okay. You're always going to have an advantage because of your experience. Adonis Stevenson is he's literally like an Adonis. Like he's a hulkish character who hits hard.
Yes.
And he has some skills. I mean, I know you want to fight him, but that's going to be one of the biggest challenges you've had in a while. Would you agree?
Well, that's what I need if I'm going to stay in the game on this level.
Yeah.
And but I have to make every challenge that same type of mentality because at this stage, it's no room for mistakes. There's no rooms to win and not look good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, the burden is so high on me to perform even at 49. I can't just win barely. Being 49 because they still be asking for my head. So I have to not only being 49, I have to actually win the fight like I was 25.
Yeah.
Like convincingly. So that's the burden, but that's the pressure that I've been operating on for many, many years. And that keeps me alert, that keeps me aware, that keeps me at least honest to know that I can't take anything for granted, even Shumenov.
Wow. Okay. And the guy could fight. I saw him.
Yeah.
Strong guy. I think you're faster than him. But it'll be interesting to see this fight. We got Dell on the line from Florida. Say hello to Bernard Hopkins. We're in a special edition of the Sports Report with Heather B. Go ahead, Dell.
What's good, Bernard? How you doing, man?
What's good down there, man? Sunny Florida, brother.
Yeah, I'm in Florida, dude. I mean, it's not fair that they're putting you up against this dude. You're gonna kill him, man. You are like a martial arts type fighter, and I don't understand what were their line of thinking.
Well, I think it won't be fair if the fans don't get to see the best guys at the end fight, and that's me and Donna Stevenson. But I have to go through a situation where I have to get these titles to be the undisputed and part of the business in boxing. Unfortunately, it's not like the back in the day where you got one champion, one belt in every division.
Yeah,
it's spread out with at least 3 belts that people recognize. Right. So the fun part is you get a chance to see multiple fights. Let me get past this door here, and then you better see the fight of Donna Stevenson versus Bernard Hopkins, the knockout artist who's been smashing everybody.
Yeah.
That'd be the one you'd be more excited about. But, come look at the hors d'oeuvres first, come April 19th at the U.S. Armory on Showtime. This is the salad before the main course.
All right.
When do you stop? Like, when is it enough for you? Say you win the next fight, and when do you say, I'm done? Like, when do you walk away?
When the performance becomes to the point in the sparring sessions, in the training, where the love ain't there and the accomplishes that need to be done has already been done, that's when you step out. I think with me being a situation that I am, you can't really say until, at least as of right now, when Bernard Hopkins should go, because I'm operating on something that's unheard of.
Yeah.
And so, but to accomplish something tomorrow, I don't think about next year. I got to think about tomorrow first, because it's too many things that you have to worry about and even think about that can take away from things that's important today.
Was Roy Jones your most learnable moment in the ring when you fought?
Yes, in 1993, I lost a decision to Roy Jones, my first championship challenge the winning trying to win the title. And that Sway, that really took me to a level of the bitterness of losing, knowing that that I wanted to win so bad. I think Canelo went through the same thing and got over it last week or a week later when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Is that when you undefeated or you have a record of wins, that everybody's saying that you're a star, that you have potentials, and you reach a guy that's better than you that night, most of us learn from that and become one of the Hall of Fame fighters of boxing time.
Like you are now, Bernard Hopkins. Hang out. We just got some more sports report. Heather B.
Yeah, Sway citizens, we're going to start with the NBA. There's no secret that my favorite team in the NBA is the Spurs. So my game of the night took place in Chicago where the Bulls hosted my team, and we won, Sway, 104-96. The Spurs got their 7th straight win. Other scores from last night: the Pacers over the Celtics 94-83. The Grizzlies beat Portland 109-99. The Mavericks did not beat the Warriors. That final was 108-85. And OKC took care of the Rockets 106-98. Durant dropped 42. Tonight, citizens, he's sick. Tonight, citizens, the NBA is loaded with games, 11 to be exact. So make sure you go to channel 221 this evening to get times and schedules. And other NBA news: Sway, your Brooklyn Nets will sign center Jason Collins for the remainder of the season on Saturday, and that's according to multiple sources. And the NBA has suspended Phoenix forward PJ Tucker for 1 game for elbowing Blake Griffin in the chin on Monday night when they played.
He should get in the ring.
Oh, please. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Moving over to the NFL, I have tons of updates. The Dolphins have traded offensive tackle Jonathan Martin to the 49ers. Also going to the 49ers is Jaguars QB Blaine Gabbert. The Raiders have a lot going on, Sway. I know you're interested in this. They've reached an agreement with former Jets offensive tackle Austin Howard on a 5-year, $30 million deal. $15 million is guaranteed. They also re-signed running back Darren McFadden to 1 year, $4 million on that. And their former running back Rashard Jennings is now a New York Giant. Go Big Blue. The Bears have released 8-time Pro Bowler defensive end Julius Peppers, and the Cowboys, in the most shocking news, have released their all-time leader in sacks, DeMarcus Ware, saving $7.4 million against the salary cap. Now, word is Denver will be his next stop.
Thank you, Heather B. And if
You're
people
welcome.
want to talk sports with you, they can reach you where?
Hit me at the happy hour, WHB.
Bernard, if people want to hit you on Twitter, you got Twitter, right?
Yes.
What's your Twitter address?
TheRealBHop@gmail.com.
That's what's up. And don't forget, April 19th, live on Showtime from the DC Armory in Washington, D.C. Check out one of the greatest of our time.
Yes.
The one, the only, the Enigma.
That's right.
You like that?
That's right. Enigma. And one thing too, Sway. My Gmail is the alien.
The alien.
Yes.
At gmail.com.
Yes.
So people could just email Bernard Hopkins?
Yeah, well, not email, Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Oh,
Okay.
Instagram.
The alien.
Yes.
The alien. Follow Bernard Hopkins on Instagram. Damn, I got to follow you. I'm real Sway. All right. B, man, it's good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
I almost tackled him when I saw him last
Oh,
time. Yo,
God,
B, you got to come
Sway.
by the show. You got
I
to come
saw
by
you
the
at
show.
the Super
Yes,
Bowl
sir.
thing.
Real quick, if Keith Thurman and Floyd Mayweather got in the ring today, who you think will win?
Man, I Keith Thurman, man. I think Keith Thurman is ready. He got the attitude, man, and it'd be a lot more buzz than now and if Keith Thurman was in that spot. But you know what, Sway? Keith Thurman, man, he's the truth, man. I like this guy, man. I like his demeanor, but he can fight too. See, it ain't just the substance. This guy can, ain't just the talk, but it's the substance. I've seen this guy, man, and he's got the attitude and definitely the skills. He's going to be a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
Whoever in the ring with him,
Yeah.
they're going to realize when it's over with, they was in the ring with somebody that can really throw down, man.
What if Canelo and Thurman jumped in the ring?
Ooh, bam.
That should be our next fight.
Pay-per-view numbers would be off the chain.
Crazy, right?
Crazy. I got to listen, Keith Thurman. I had my eye on this guy, man.
Yeah.
This kid, man, is really, really got a lot of people talking right now. He was part of that sweepstakes about, who Floyd was going to really fight. You know what I mean? At that time, hey, man, Madonna, Floyd did the right thing.
Yeah.
To get Madonna because, he's Cinco de Mayo is a great month of boxing that day. And is, I'm looking for a great show, man. But Keith Thurman is you could say he is the future of that division.
There it is. You heard it from Bernard Hopkins himself. Thank you, B, for coming through, man.
Always Sway morning.
There it is.
You're listening to Sway in the morning
On Shea 45.